Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to IQ Illuminating Quran. My name is Sahar Rizk. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, inshallah, we'll continue with Al-Imran verses 92 to 112. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون وما تنفقوا من شيء فإن الله به عليم. Never will you attain the good reward until you spend in the way of Allah from that which you love. And whatever you spend, indeed, Allah is knowing of it. Now, Yusuf Ali said that Quran reminds the believer that faith in God is not complete until you are conscious of material needs or the needs of your fellow beings. I'm sorry, that was Asad. Yusuf Ali says, do you give something that you value greatly? So when you're giving charity, it makes a difference if you give things that you value or something that you love, or give your life in the cause of Allah. Also, maybe you share your talents and your skill to empower people around you to have a better life, train the community maybe, or from your earnings, so money. So it could be money or it could be something, a property. But something you love, not something almost expired or of no value. كل الطعام كان حلا لبني إسرائيل إلا ما حرم إسرائيل على نفسه من قبل أن تنزل التوراة قل فأتوا بالتوراة فاتلوها إن كنتم صادقين. All food was lawful to children of Israel except what Israel had made unlawful to himself before the Torah was revealed. Say, O Muhammad, so bring the Torah and recite it if you should be truthful. The Arab ate flesh of the camel. It's lawful in Islam, but it was forbidden by the Jewish law of Moses. Asad said it was this verse is devoted to refutation of two objections on the part of the Jews, annulment of certain dietary injunctions and prohibitions laid down in the Torah, and also the changing of directions for substitution of Mecca for Jerusalem as direction of prayers. All food were originally allowed. The specific restrictions were either self-imposed by Jacob due to a vow or health reason, or later imposed on the children of Israel as a punishment for their disobedience. But they were not part of the laws of Abraham, as they claim. فمن افترى على الله الكذب من بعد ذلك فأولئك هم الظالمون. And whoever invents about Allah untruth after that, then those are truly the wrongdoers. Well, they thought that whatever unwarranted Jews believed that the Mosaic food restriction were eternal law decreed by God. Now, every book came with a set of rules, set of standards, and you just have to adapt. Like whatever was okay before is not okay after the Quran. And you have to adapt to the new rules. In the Quran, I know everything is clear. What is allowed, what's not allowed is very clear. There's no mistaking. But you don't have to argue about, oh, that's how we did it in the past. But no, when the new book comes, that's what we follow. And sometimes rules change just to see who's going to follow. If you believe, you're going to follow them, not for any specific reason. So you don't have to investigate after what God said. قل صدق الله فاتبعوا ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين. Say, Allah has told the truth. So follow the religion of Abraham, inclining toward truth. And he was not of the polytheists. Yusuf Ali says, these laws, Islamic laws, go back to beyond Judaism. It goes back to Abraham. إن أول بيت وضع للناس للذي ببكة مباركا وهدى للعالمين. Indeed, the first house of worship established for mankind was that at Mecca, blessed and a guidance for the world. Mecca is the same as Becca, so I guess maybe they called it Becca before Islam came, because I think that's God, maybe God, what God called it. The foundation of Kaaba goes back to Abraham. So maybe that's when the name changed. The name Kaaba arises from the fact that it is direction of prayers, Qibla, stipulated in Quran. So maybe it changed from Becca to Kaaba when the Quran came. فيه آيات بينات مقام إبراهيم ومن دخله كان آمنا ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا ومن كفر فإن الله غني sorry عن العالمين. I'm so sorry. In it are clear signs such as the standing place of Abraham, and whoever enters it shall be safe. And due to Allah from the people is pilgrimage to the house, for whoever is able to find thereto a way, but whoever disbelieves, then indeed Allah is free from need of the world. Now, in Islam, there is a sense of brotherhood. During the time of prayers, everyone, wherever you're at, every Muslim, every believer, wherever they're at, they turn their face in prayer toward one focal point. Original sense of amn. Amn is ease of mind, freedom of fear. قل يا أهل الكتاب لم تكفرون بآيات الله والله شهيد على ما تعملون. Say, O people of the scripture, why do you disbelieve in the verses of Allah while Allah is witness over what you do? قل يا أهل الكتاب لم تصدون عن سبيل الله من آمن تبغونها عوجا وأنتم شهداء وما الله بغافل عما تعملون. Say, O people of the scripture, why do you avert from the way of Allah? Those who believe seeking to make it seem deviant, while you are witnesses to the truth, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. The Christians and the Jews, they were trying to or attempted to prove that Muhammad borrowed the main idea of the Quran from the Bible and twisted them to make it to meet his or to suit his ambitions. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تطيعوا فريقا من الذين أوتوا الكتاب يردوكم بعد إيمانكم كافرين. O you who have believed, if you obey a party of those who were giving the scripture, they would turn you back after you believe to being unbelievers. وكيف تكفرون وأنتم تتلى عليكم آيات الله وفيكم رسوله ومن يعتصم بالله فقد هدي إلى صراط مستقيم. And how could you disbelieve while to you are being recited the verses of Allah and among you is His messenger? And whoever holds firmly to Allah has indeed been guided to a straight path. So over here, how can you disbelieve when he's right in the middle? Like here, we believe because of what we've read. But these people, the prophet was right in the middle, right between them. He's a human being. They can see him, they can hear him, they can see the revelation and his body changing temperature when he gets the revelation. All that. How can you not believe? And the messenger is among you. And the verses were revealed right there. وَمَنْ يَعْتَصِمْ, whoever holds firm or holds firmly to Allah, فَقَدْ هُدِيَ, he's been guiding to the straight path. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. O you who have believed, fear Allah as He should be feared, and do not die except as Muslim in submission to Him. Now, fear. Now, fear Allah. You fear Allah mean you basically, if you love Allah, you fear, you don't want to upset Him. I mean, when you want to please your parents, you don't want to upset them. Not necessarily that you fear, but you really want to please God. You and also fear His punishment because His punishment is severe. And just the seed of righteousness, you want to please God and you're striving for His love and protection. So you have to be righteous. واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون. And hold firm to the robe of Allah altogether, and do not become divided, and remember the favor of Allah upon you when you were enemies, and He brought your hearts together, and you became by His favor brothers. And you were on the edge of a pit of the fire, and He saved you from it. Thus does Allah make clear to you His verses that you may be guided. A pit of fire, metaphor of suffering, which are a consequence of spiritual ignorance. Okay, but you're saved with God's guidance. God's guidance can save you. Similar to an example where people are struggling in deep water. I'm so sorry. To whom a benevolent providence stretches out strong and unbreakable rope to rescue. If all hold fast to it together, their mutual supports add to the chance of their safety. So it's like spiritual power. When the energy combined of the whole group and not breaking apart, it gives this more strength for survival. وَلْتَكُنْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَأُولَئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. And let there be arising from you a nation inviting to all that is good, enjoining what is right and forbidding what is wrong, and those will be the successful. Muflih is successful. Those that are the muflihun are the ones that actually invite for goodness. Ya'muruna bil ma'ruf, doing righteousness, and when they see something good, they speak up. Forbid what is wrong. So invite for good, enjoin in what's right, and forbid what is wrong. These are the righteous people. Muflihun, successful. Now the opposite invites azab, punishment, severe punishment, of course, if you don't do all these three things. ولا تكونوا كالذين تفرقوا واختلفوا من بعد ما جاءهم البينات وأولئك لهم عذاب عظيم. And do not be like the ones who become divided and differed after clear proof had come to them, and those will have a great punishment. Now, like the followers of the Bible who became Jewish and Christians, so they kind of split, even though they have one common source or the same spiritual truth. يوم تبيض وجوه وتسود وجوه فأما الذين اسودت وجوههم أكفرتم بعد إيمانكم فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون. On a day, some faces will turn white and some faces will turn black. As for those whose faces turn black, to them it will be said, did you disbelieve after your belief? Then taste the punishment for what you used to reject. Now, the white faces, it illuminated with the lights of God because you're righteous, you did good. But the black one, they were removed from the grace and the light of God. وأما الذين ابيضت وجوههم ففي رحمة الله هم فيها خالدون. But as for those whose faces will turn white, they will be within the mercy of Allah. They will abide therein eternity. So, those of you that have white faces, those faces will turn white, they will be within the mercy of Allah. And they abide therein eternally. So it's not just for they see the light a little bit at the day of judgment. No, they are that's their destiny. That's where they're gonna abide for eternally. تلك آيات الله نتلوها عليك بالحق وما الله يريد ظلما للعالمين. وما الله يريد ظلما للعالمين. Those are the verses of Allah. We recite them to you, O Muhammad, in truth, and Allah wants no injustice to the world. Okay. وَلِلَّهِ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَإِلَى اللَّهِ تُرْجَعُ الْأُمُورِ. To Allah belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth, and to Allah will all matters be returned. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله ولو آمن أهل الكتاب لكان خيرا لهم منهم المؤمنون أكثرهم الفاسقون. You are the best nation produced as an example for mankind, for enjoying what is right, you enjoying what is right and forbid what is wrong and believe in Allah. If only the people of the scripture had believed, it would have been better for them. Among them are believers, but most of them are definitely disobedient. Islam is all about submission to the will of Allah, having faith, doing right, and having the power to see that the wrong and injustice are defeated. So it's very simple. لن يضروكم إلا أذى وإن يقاتلوكم يولوكم الأدبار ثم لا ينصرون. They will not harm you except for some annoyance, and if they fight you, they will show you their backs. Then they will not be aided. Enjoin the doing of what is right and forbid doing what is wrong, and truly believe in Allah. Those are the believers. That's the Islamic community, Islamic people. ضربت عليهم الذلة أينما ثقفوا إلا بحبل من الله وحبل من الناس وباءوا بغضب من الله وضربت عليهم المسكنة ذلك بأنهم كانوا يكفرون بآيات الله ويقتلون الأنبياء بغير حق ذلك بما عصوا وكانوا يعتدون. They have been put under humiliation by Allah wherever they are overtaken, except for a covenant from Allah and a robe from the Muslims, and they have drawn upon themselves anger from Allah and have been put under destitution. That is because they disbelieved in the verses of Allah and killed the prophets without right. That is because they disobeyed and habitually transgressed. If they return to the concept of God as Lord and the sustainers of mankind and give up the idea of being God's chosen people, which creates barrier between them and all other believers in one God. All right. Duribat, that means they were put under humiliation. From God. Shame and humiliation, which opposite of the believers, they will have tranquility and honor, but non-believers will be shamed and humiliated and no protection. Okay, that's the section for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take good care, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.